We broke through Malagbal's orchard and have gained allies with Vigor the Red and her vampire children. We now reach the Reaver Citadel within an ancient Nirn city that has been overtaken by, you guessed it, Daedra. Let's speak to King Elorian Dinar and find out what's expected here.
Be gone, foul creature! We don't have time for your games!
Mortals are always so amusing. I offer information, aid for your quest, and you shun me.
You expect us to trust a creature of the plains? Ridiculous!
A mare as arrogant as a kin. How delightful. I do so love watching egotistical braggarts stumble. I may allow you to reconsider and accept my offer. Of course, I may not. I haven't decided yet.
You there! Find out where that creature is lurking. I want her watched.
Oh, I wonder what she's up to. We met her while we were searching for more allies and the Lights of Meridia, which we were told could help us fight Molagbal. She was involved with the quest Tower of Lies. I'll release that and the other Lights of Meridia quests at a later date.
We have come so far, but we have leagues to go before this business is concluded. We must push forward. We must find a way through the walls of the fortified city that looms ahead of us.
I'm ready to help, Your Highness.
A Dremora army guards the walls of the citadel, but there are those among us who recognize the city, who knew it well before it was pulled from Nirn. We can use the guild halls inside to launch a surprise attack, provided someone prepares the way.
Yep. What do you need me to do?
Find a way inside and locate the Fighters Guild. Wards protect the hall, making it impossible for anyone to get in or out of the building. We know a secret tunnel that leads into the hall, but we'll be trapped inside until the wards are deactivated.
Okay, I'll find a way to deactivate the wards.
Time is not on our side, but I will indulge you. Ask your questions.
How do I deactivate the wards protecting the Fighters Guild Hall?
The wards are part of the defenses from an earlier era. They could be activated to protect guild halls in times of trouble. Once set, the only way in or out of the hall was through the secret passageways. You need to find the ward key.
The ward key?
The ward key is decorated with arcane runes that can unbind the defenses and deactivate the wards. It should be near the guild hall. Find the key and deactivate the wards. Then the fighters can emerge from the hall and surprise the Dremora.
Okay, well, do you have any ideas on how I can get inside the walls?
Even the strongest armor has chinks that can be taken advantage of. Look for a place to climb or a break to crawl through. The female Dremora offered to help us, but Galerion sent her away. If you run into her, see what she has to say.
Okay, well, I think I've met her before.
Then you should certainly seek her out. We could use whatever help is offered, no matter its source. Just be on your guard. A Dremora would never offer help without some sort of string attached.
Okay, I think I've got it.
Our ultimate goal, the portal to the planar vortex, lies deep within Molagbal's inner sanctum. We need to defeat the forces at the Citadel before we can make our final push for the portal. To accomplish this, we have planned a two-pronged attack.
A two-pronged attack?
It starts with a sneak attack launched from the Fighters Guild Hall. After you find the key and deactivate the wards. Then the mages will attack from their guild hall, but I'll explain that part of the plan when you meet us at the Fighters Guild.
Okay. How do you know about these guild halls?
Members of our expedition recognize the city from when it was still a part of Nirn. They are familiar with the guild halls and how we can use them to our advantage. It's ironic. One of Molag Bal's captured cities is about to be turned against him.
What city is it, I wonder? Alright, I will do that.
Well, so far the vampires have remained true to their word. They allowed us to pass through the orchard without any resistance. I wonder how long our good fortune will last.
Was that a Dremora you were talking to?
Oh, you saw that exchange, did you? Why does every extraplanar creature I meet want to talk with me? Am I wearing a welcome sign around my neck? Do I look like I carry Dremora snacks in my pockets? Where is the respect for my rank and my station?
Oh, jeez. She may have had important information to share.
And she may have been sent to provide false information, to lead us blindly into an ambush, or worse. No, we shall not deal with Dremora, especially in this place. I ordered one of the fighters to keep an eye on that one.
There's bound to be a way into that place. I mean, besides the front door. I imagine there are a lot of Dremora waiting on the other side of the gate.
Are you ready to tackle the Reaver Citadel?
It's pretty imposing. I'd be lying if I didn't say I was a little nervous about this campaign. Master Aurelian always says that a true mage should never get overconfident. A little fear just makes you prepare better.
Yeah, alright. Well, good luck while you're in there. Hey, I thought I heard somebody strumming on a guitar, or a lute, rather.
Imagine a fortress full of Dremora. We'll have a jolly good time storming these walls. I wonder if we shouldn't have dismissed the Dremora lass so quickly, though. When they go out of their way to talk, I find it's usually a good idea to listen.
Me too. Me too. Good to see you, Cadwell. I'm sure I'll see you again soon.
We're far from the familiar sights of Stonefalls, but these perils we face, they're epic. They will sing songs of our glory long after we're gone.
You will help us find a way to forge these dangerous waters and get our troops past the Reaver Citadel. I have total confidence in you.
Thanks, Waxen Ash. Having spoken with our companions, new and old, we head up towards the Citadel, where we find Scordo, a Fighters Guild member that we also met during the quest Tower of Lies. He's keeping a sharp eye on Labyrinth, the Dremora.
That pompous mage told me to keep an eye on her, and that's just what I'm doing. But I have the distinct feeling that I amuse her. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Hey, Scordo, have you noticed anything unusual besides the, rather talkative Dremora?
We left the province of Usual a long time ago, but that Dremora's got something planned, that's for sure. If I had to guess, I'd say it has something to do with vengeance. In my experience, it always has something to do with vengeance.
Vengeance? Against us, do you think?
Well, I wouldn't trust her as far as I could throw her, but I don't think that has anything to do with us. At least not directly. My gut says she won't stab us in the back. She's definitely a look-you-in-the-eyes kind of stabber. I can admire that.
Ah, little mortal. While it might be entertaining to watch you bumble about the Citadel, I would much rather just see you get about your business. I'm sure that whatever you have planned will ultimately work in my favor.
Why don't you just tell me what you're talking about?
Right to the point? How distressful. Oh, very well. You seek a way into the Citadel, one that won't attract any undue notice. As it happens, I know just the thing. If you follow the east wall, you'll find a breach that leads inside.
Why are you helping us?
Never look a gift Daedroth in the maw, little mortal. I offer information, nothing more. The warded building you seek is near the main gate. The kin will try to stop you. If they don't succeed, we will speak again.
Does this have anything to do with what you were doing at the Tower of Lies?
Ephra's had information I needed. It ultimately led me here. I enjoyed what you did to Ephra's little mortal. I'm looking forward to seeing what mayhem you stir up here.
Okay, thanks. I'll look for the breach.
I'll let the others know that you've got a way in.
Thanks, Scordo. Heading up to the Citadel, we can turn to the east to find this breach she spoke of. We fight off the numerous Dremora that can be found in the Citadel. The outskirts are not quite as bad, but the inside of the Citadel is crawling with them. We reach the east side breach, finding some sort of damage has caused this opening here. We crawl through to get in to the Citadel proper. Labyrinth meets us just on the other side.
And so, the little mortal, once more into the breach. I believe the Ayleid King wants you to find a hidden key. Hurry. I think your friends have already made it into the sealed hall.
Why isn't this break in the wall guarded?
How amusing. The little mortal suspects a trap. You are wise to fear the duplicity of Dremora, but I assure you that you are safe enough. Illusions hide this area from the kin. Just a little trick I recently picked up.
What can I expect inside the Citadel?
Death, most likely. The kin that guard this citadel will try to kill you. It's generally what we do. The old hall you seek is near the main gate. If I were you, and most thankfully I am not, I would make my way there post-haste.
Why are you helping us?
Technically, I am helping you, not them. But this constant desire to know the why of things grows tiresome. I don't want to confuse you. Just know that I have a debt to settle. As long as helping you advances my goal, I will continue to do so.
You'll have to forgive me, because I am ever so curious. But you're using me?
The look on your face. How precious. You are dismayed. Why should this truth upset you? You benefit from my assistance, just as I benefit from yours. Patience, little mortal, you shall see. Now off with you. Nothing will come of us standing here.
Labyrinth is still much of a mystery to us, but she helped us get here, so I suppose we'll have to trust her for the moment. Heading further into the Citadel, we head to the west side and start collecting Fighters Guild ward keys that will allow us to gain access to the Fighters Guild. Nimona manages to sneak around the Citadel before having to confront a Dremora. Reaching the west side, we find the Fighters Guild and see that it is warded closed. We can find the guild ward key in the building to the west of the Fighters Guild. Hidden within a ram horn lamp, it is protected by a Dremora and a Daedra, but it's nothing Nimona can handle. Taking the key back to the Fighters Guild, we can now unlock the warded door, allowing the Fighters Guild members who are already inside the hall, they gained access through a secret passage, are allowed to now come out and fight the Dremora as a surprise attack. We speak with Captain Arak.
The walk through that tunnel wasn't pleasant. I never realized how much I hate cramped and crowded spaces. Anyway, thanks for coming through for us. I was worried we were going to be trapped in here.
I deactivated the wards. What's next?
Now we do what we do best. We fight. King Dinar is upstairs. You should go and speak to him while we surprise the Dremora. They won't know what hit them.
Hey, Cadwell.
My old chum, my bosom companion, my comrade in arms. How long has it been? I missed you terribly. By the way, what took you so long? The king is upstairs. He wants to speak to you.
Man, it was like the shortest part of the quest ever. Why aren't you outside fighting?
I'm preparing myself to dazzle the enemy. I'll cut them to ribbons, I promise you. Just need a moment to buff the old breastplate. The enemy expects a certain amount of resplendence from a hero, and I shall not disappoint.
All right. What are the orders from the king?
Oh, Dremora, something. You can ask him yourself. He's right upstairs. For a king, he mumbles a lot. Lovely crown he's got, though. Rather dashing, isn't it? I wonder where I can get one of those.
Oh, Cadwell, I'm sure you can find one somewhere.
I knew you'd be able to deactivate the wards. The Fighters Guild troops have already begun our two-pronged attack.
What do we need to do to launch Phase 2?
The fighters will draw the attention of the Dremora while you go to the upper city. For the mages to utilize their guild hall's portal, you need to get it working. Find the 4 portal stones and activate them. Then the mages can join the fray.
Why do the mages need a portal?
As Galerion pointed out, the old guild hall portals are designed to move people and material quickly. More efficient and less draining than personal teleport spells. And of course, they can arrive en masse. Just what we need to surround the enemy.
Good idea. I'll get the portal working. Finding a few lootable items in this building, we head out to help the Mages Guild come through and assist us. We head north up some stairs. Unfortunately, I missed speaking with Labyrinth the Dremora here. She appeared and I found her, but then she got stuck between the stairs or something. We head up to the top of the stairs where we find Holgan, One Eye, waiting for us.
Once the mages get inside the upper city, the Dremora will be surrounded. They're coming through the gates again. We've got to stop them.
Three waves of Dremora come and attack us, and then a fourth wave that includes a boss, Merricaneth Gadra, attack. He's not too tough. We're then able to go through the doorway into the upper city.
Nice work. They'll think twice before they try to get down here again. I'll stand guard while you restore the mage's portal.
I kept getting stuck fighting a respawn for another player, so I'm leaving my Twilight Matriarch and Clinfer behind so that she might fight them while I continue ahead. In this section, the upper city, we must collect 4 portal stones so that we may open the portal and the Mages Guild members can join us. Finding the last stone, we enter the Mages Guild. Placing them on the portal stone socket automatically opens the portal. Vanis Galarian is overjoyed to see Nimona.
You did it again, my fearless friend! Well done! With the Dremora caught between my powerful mages and King Dinar's relentless fighters, they won't know which way to turn.
Did you ever doubt me? So the two-pronged attack is underway. What's the next step?
The Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild will complete the conquest of the Citadel. But we need someone to storm the Pyramid stronghold and deal with the leader of this installation, Vulcanaz Ceres. That someone, my friend, is you.
Alright, take out Vulcanaz. Got it.
Your common vernacular aside, that is indeed the critical task. Vulcanaz Ceres has a key to the Labyrinth. Eliminating the Vulcanaz and obtaining that key are critical components to our success here.
Alright, I have other questions.
Your curiosity knows no bounds. Very well, ask away.
So what is this labyrinth you talk about?
Part of Molag Bal's stronghold. It's a maze of tunnels that lead to the Endless Stair. No doubt the path is littered with traps and dangers, but we must push on. Cadwell tells us that the portal to the planar vortex awaits us at the Endless Stair.
Okay, and who is Vulcanaz Ceres?
As far as I can tell, he's a trusted servant of Molag Bal. Not only does he command the forces of this citadel, but he also has access to the Dark Lord himself.
Okay. Nimona searches this house as well and finds a few lootable items. It seems like they were collecting soul shards. Leaving the Mages Guild, we head north to the pyramid. On our way, we see something flying around.
Tongues of Xarxus, what is that thing?
What is that?
Make it go away! Make it go away!
It appears Molag Bal has sent one of his creatures down to spy on us or perhaps frighten us. Either way, we're taking out the Planemeld. That is the job we will get done here.
Can you believe there was a spy in the Thalmor at Woodhalf?
Approaching the pyramid, we see just how gigantic it is. Wow. Heading up the stairs, we find Cadwell, Gathwin, and Labyrinth waiting for Nemona.
Exciting, eh? Beasties with wings and angry Vulcanaz. You even managed to befriend a Dremora. Clever, that. I made friends with a Dremora once. We had some grand adventures, right until she tried to cut out my lungs. Oh, those were good times.
Oh, Cadwell, this is all fun and games to you.
Well, not just fun and games. There's excitement and bloodshed, too. Your Dremora lady friend says she can open the door to the pyramid, but she requires Daedric blood or some such. I'm afraid I'm fresh out of it.
Oh. Okay. Hey,
I
Gwyneth.
wonder what Aurelian would say if he knew I was this close to a Dremora. But to be completely honest with you, she makes me a little nervous.
Yeah, I can understand that. I need to get into the pyramid.
Absolutely. And I'll be right by your side.
Great.
Assuming that Dremora is telling the truth and really opens the way for us. She
Yeah.
appears to want to help, but I don't entirely trust her.
Nor should you. I think she is trying to help, though.
Only those of Daedric blood may enter the pyramid, little mortal.
Can you open the way for us?
I told you that you'd need my help. A Daedric ritual locks this door, and only a willing offering of kin blood will open it. I am your key to Vulcanaz Ceres. You are my key to vengeance.
Why do you seek vengeance?
My clan was destroyed, erased from this existence. And the hand that orchestrated that destruction was Vulcanaz Ceres. He thought my clan was a threat to his power. Whatever the right or wrong of it, Ceres must pay for what he did.
I understand. Will you help me in the coming battle?
That I cannot do, little mortal. If the Vulcanaz is banished by my hand, I will lose honor and standing. If you kill him, however, I remain true to my word. And Ceres abides in the darkness with my lost clan until Cold Harbor allows him to return.
Okay, I'm ready. Open the door. Well, we finally find out some true intel about Labyrinth and why she is helping us.
The way is open. Destroy Ceres, painfully. He deserves whatever horrors you decide to inflict upon him.
All right, thanks, Labyrinth. Reaver Citadel Pyramid. The leader of the Citadel commands his Reavers from within this Dremora stronghold. The unique shape and oppressive design of the place can be disturbing to mortals, but it suits Vulcanaz Ceres just fine.
Jode's bones! What is that thing?
It appears we have found the creature that flew by earlier, the Titan Janax.
I'll make sure you join your clan in the darkness.
Nemona manages to take him down and then turns to find Vulcanaz Ceres. It appears Gathwin and Cadwell were just waiting for Nemona. We instigate the fight.
Mortal fools, duped by an outcast kin. I will take great pleasure in ending your lives.
As usual, the bad guy's threats are meaningless. We take him out, and Labyrinth appears to congratulate us.
My lost clan awaits Ceres in the darkness. Even though the blade that banished him was not in my hand, his end was my doing. You have been a most useful weapon, little mortal. Take the Labyrinth key, with my thanks. Even by kin reckoning, I have waited a long time to send Siris into the darkness. Allow me to savor this moment, little mortal.
So now you're the Valkanez of the Citadel?
What possible interest could that be to you, little mortal? Let me guess. You're worried now that I will order my kin to destroy you. I assure you, a change in leadership can be a time of confusion. No harm will come to you or yours, for now.
And you're happy now that Valkanez Siris is dead, I'd assume.
Kin do not die. Siris has been banished to the darkness. Long ago, our clans were locked in war. Siris, through treachery, banished my clan. Everyone but me. I accepted a blood oath to remain free, promising that my hand would never harm him.
But you asked me to slay him.
I remained true to my oath. I helped you enter the pyramid. Nothing more. Indeed, the ignominy of a mortal sending Siris to the darkness was most gratifying.
Will you help us assault the Endless Stair?
My goal was revenge. I have no interest in your squabbles. Understand, little mortal, a kin's desire to spill mortal blood never ebbs, even if we don't always act upon it. I am what I am. If we meet again, I will smile as I take your life.
All right, well, thank you either way, and I'll remember that next if I ever see you again. Turning to Valkanez Siris's chest, we open it, and although it doesn't appear on our hub screen, we get the Labyrinth key. Heading out to the Reaver Citadel, we find Vanus Galarian waiting for us.
I hope you brought the key. We're ready to make the final push, but we're finished if we can't get inside. This is our last chance to save our world. It's all or nothing now.
I have the key that opens the way into the labyrinth.
How odd that the Dremora aided us against her kin and Molag Bal. She must have had a powerful thirst for vengeance. Anyway, it appears as if we are once again in your debt. Thank you, my brave friend.
Oh, you know. Our reward loot for this is the Bulwark of the Citadel, a heavy Daedric armor with a maximum health enchantment. It adds health recovery, it's reinforced, increasing the armor value, and it's part of Meridia's Blessed Armor set that adds armor, stamina recovery, armor, and at 5 items, when you block an attack, you have a % chance to blind the attacker, causing them to miss all of their attacks for 5 seconds. This effect can occur once every 10 seconds.
Forces have gathered and are ready to move. We need to find the planar vortex and end the Planemeld once and for all.
Absolutely. I have the key to the labyrinth.
Well done! Then we still have a chance. We sent in a small force to cause a distraction. They probably won't survive, but they should keep the enemy busy while we get the rest of our troops inside. We need to make sure their sacrifice isn't in vain.
Yeah. What do you want me to do?
We want you to get in there and open the labyrinth before we send in the entire force and reveal our numbers. Hanan and Gabrielle can brief you on the battle plans for the Fighters Guild and Mages Guild strike teams that will follow after you.
All right, I'll speak to Hanan and Gabrielle. This ended the quest the Reaver Citadel and starts the final assault. We must end the threat of the Planemeld once and for all. The last Cold Harbor quest is here. We must stop the Planemeld. Labyrinth is now in charge of the Citadel, so we have a safe, albeit temporary, passage into the Labyrinth. Next episode, we'll explore the Labyrinth and finally end the threat of the Planemeld to Tamriel and all of our friends. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you next time.